Hey guys, my name is Bob Horn, and today I'm here to show you how to use VocAlign. VocAlign is a audio suite plugin, and it's pretty much does exactly what the name is. It aligns your vocals. I'll show you what I mean. This is a hook on a song that I mixed a few months back, and the vocals were actually perfect. I actually untimed them and made them kind of rough rhythmically, just for this example, so you could. And I made a couple of them a little bit extreme, so you can really see what the power of this plugin. So I'm gonna play what we have right now.
Get a million and I probably move back to the same old. Round the corner while you slang at the same old.
So you can hear how, even though the vocals are singing the same part and the same part of the song, each one is a little bit different rhythmically. Some are a little bit ahead of others, some are a little bit lagging. And if you zoom in on the waveforms, some of them are even different lengths. So the space between these two syllables is actually longer on this one. And VocAlign will actually take all that and match it up perfectly. So what you want to do, there's a couple tricks to VocAlign. The basic gist of it is that you pick one track you worked the hardest on to get the performance from the singer, and you got the rhythmic and the vibe you want. So you pick that as your guide, and you load that in by hitting capture. So there's that vocal, and then dub is all of your doubles after that. So all of these we're going to match to that original first one, and they'll all end up being hopefully the same rhythm. So then our hook will be nice and tight and sound great. What I like to do is group them all and actually separate phrases, because I feel like VocAlign works a little bit better if you don't give it too much at once. And another thing you got to be careful of is if there's any extra waveforms on a track. For instance, if track 1 has a big breath, but tracks 3 and 4 don't have those breaths, that breath can be perceived as part of the vocal waveform that you're trying to align, and it'll actually shift things wrong because one has the breath and one doesn't. So you want them all to be the same. These all are pretty much identical as far as what they contain in the waveform. So I'm going to divide them up in between phrases. So now we'll split that into 3 phrases. Go back, ungroup it. So like I said, we're going to use the first one, capture, and then go to our double, capture that. So now, before I hit align process, you'll notice you have your flexibility here, and I kind of like it on either 3 or 4. You can experiment with these, but they have, if you go to 1, it's like super tight. If you go to 5, it's not quite as tight, but it's still tight. But it allows you a little more natural or extremely identical. So you can fool with that flexibility to decide what you like. So now I can either hit align or align down here. It's the same thing. And if you notice, let me zoom in on it a little bit. We'll see how the front of this is late. This whole line is late, actually. And then the rest of it is pretty close, but it's going to take that and it just lines that all up perfectly. This one is actually a little bit ahead. That part is longer. This part is faster. Actually, and then this part is pretty close, but it's a little bit fast as well. Capture the next double and then hit align. This one's a little bit late. Almost all the way through, that one's a little bit late. So capture that. Go to the last one, capture that, process. And since we have these all separated, we go back to our guide, track 1 again, capture. And we can quickly align all of our doubles. You see how it's just magically transforming the waveform to match that first one. It's really a great tool to get your vocals just to sound super tight. And this third line was already done. But now let me play you the difference.
Get a million and I probably move back to the same old. Round the corner while you slang at the same old.
So to compare, let me undo.
Get a million and I probably move back to the same old hood.
So vocals even that loose, it can just do wonders with.
Get a million and I probably move back to the same old hood.
That's pretty much it. It's that easy. Thanks.